let's talk about something that was a big conversation last year, and it involved you, Tito. Golden Boy MMA.
Yes.
Very briefly, I want your thoughts on how everything went with that, and how that led you here to Combate, and Alberto, your thoughts on it if you saw what they did last year.
Well, I was promises, a bunch of empty promises, and De La Hoya had no business being in MMA, and I thought he did. We had a business meeting, and he said everything out and said everything they're going to do on pay-per-view, and all of a sudden our fight was on fight.com, and that was it. They dropped the ball over and over, and I just saw mistake after mistake. And just being here with Combate over the last few days, they're doing 20 times better than what De La Hoya even got a chance to do, and I'm very impressed with it because I know now this fight's being pressed the right way, the way a fight should be pushed. Oscar should be staying in boxing, strictly boxing. Don't ever step in MMA because he doesn't know what he's doing. As people have noticed in the press conference, he couldn't even remember the fighters' names, and that's very disrespectful towards the fighters. But Oscar gave me an opportunity to fight Chuck Liddell, and I wanted to get a rematch. Chuck Liddell called me out. Once again, I was trying to enjoy retirement, and I just don't like retirement. I feel too damn young, and the fight lasted 4.5 minutes, and I really just was disappointed about the whole outcome of the whole deal, but deep down inside, I was very happy of the outcome of the fight because I prevailed. I put in an 18-week camp. I took the fight super seriously, and I got my hand raised, and that's what I was dominated and meant to do.
Yeah, I watched that. Of course, if you are an MMA practitioner, fan, however you want to call yourself, you had to watch that fight. You're talking about two of the biggest names in the sport, and just like Tito is saying, yes, unfortunately, it was not what people was expecting to be. Yes, maybe De La Hoya needs to stick with boxing and put MMA on the side, but that's not what we have in Combate Americas. We've been doing this for almost 6 years, and Campbell McLaren, Mike Afromowitz, and everybody in the company, they know what they're doing. They know where we're
100%.
taking the company. They're working really hard. And I promise you, amigos, I'm not trying to go back into talking about politics, but for me, this company is amazing because they're giving an opportunity to Mexicans, to Latinos, when they try to have this